Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats and get comfortable as the proceedings will commence in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats and get comfortable as the proceedings will commence in 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Germa Kieser, Marketing Manager, Pioneer SA.
Morning and welcome to the Pioneer Way and Win Virtual Awards for 2020. It's good to have all of you with us this morning. We have a full agenda, so I trust you are comfortable and ready to applaud the winners for 2020. I'll see you in a little later in the program, but to start the morning and to give us an overview of the Pioneer strategy and our values, please welcome Jaco Snyman, the Sales Manager for Pioneer South Africa.
Thank you, Germa. Good day and a warm welcome to all our producers and viewers at our Pioneer Virtual Way and Win announcements today. Dit is lekker vir ons by Pioneer om ook op hierdie virtuele manier met ons kliënte te kan kommunikeer en op hierdie unieke wyse te konnekteer. By Pioneer is ons besigheidsstrategie om in noue vennootskappe met ons produsente en kliënte saam te werk om die beste opbrengste te genereer, om sodoende saam voedselsekerheid te beveg landwyd. Hierdie is uiteraard 'n unieke sinergie wat plaasvind waar u as produsent se kundigheid, harde werk en bestuursvernuf saamspan met ons as Pioneer se uitmuntende nuwe genetika, produkeienskappe en kundige tegniese advies. In 'n vinnig veranderde landbouomgewing waar ons produsente wêreldklas tegnologie inspan om by hierdie uitsonderlike opbrengsvlakke te kom, bied Pioneer natuurlik uitmuntende agronomiese en tegniese bystand waar ons die beste digitale platforms en navorsing saambring vir die beste aanbevelings. Our purpose at Pioneer is to enrich the lives of those who produce and those who consume, ensuring progress for generations to come. We would like to introduce Tony Esmeraldo, Corteva Country Director. Welcome, Tony.
Good morning, and thank you, Jaco, for the introduction. It's certainly a privilege for me to be with the team today. En goeiemôre aan al die finaliste vir die 2020 Weeg en Wen kompetisie. Ook 'n spesiale welkom aan Graan SA en ander rolspelers wat deel van hierdie proses was met die ontstaan van hierdie kompetisie om in Suid-Afrika 'n nasionale opbrengskompetisie te kan skep. It's certainly a privilege for me to be part of the 5th Weigh and Win competition in South Africa, and also to see how this competition is growing and now evolving to another level with Grain SA. As Jaco indicated, the purpose of Corteva is to enrich the lives of producers and consumers, and to do it in such a way that generations to come can continue to produce quality and affordable food for our nation. The biggest contribution that Corteva can make is towards the productivity and profitability of each producer. And we do it with new technology and innovation. And we certainly have the capacity. If you look at being a multinational company with 100 research stations all over the world and 4,000 scientists that are every day focusing on one thing, and that's to improve the productivity of farmers. So we can with confidence say that we will be able to bring world-class technology to South African farmers to optimize the yield levels that they have at the moment. The only way that you as a producer will be able to improve the yield ceiling will be by managing not at a farm level, not at a field level, but at least with precision at a hectare level. And I think this at a hectare level where Corteva can provide you with an end-to-end solution. If you think about a premium brand like Pioneer with the best seed genetics, Corteva with our own biotech traits, to protect your yield with crop protection on your farm, seed applied technology, digital solutions, and with a really strong economic team to help you to improve your yields as well. We've got an end-to-end solution for every hectare in South Africa. I want to conclude with a quote from Kip Cullis, and if you don't know who he is, in 2010 he won the world record for soy yield with 10.8 tons per hectare. And this quote has been valuable for me as an individual, and I think for a company and surely for every farmer. And he says the soybean king's number one piece of advice is to try something new every year. And he secondly said, you've got to know where the edge of the cliff is. Go over it and pull yourself up. Otherwise, you would never know where the edge is. And I think that's true for all of us. Thank you for the opportunity to be part of this process this morning, and all of the best for the finalists today. Thank you.
Please welcome David Huller, all the way from the US, the corn yield champ, to tell us more about how he achieves such outstanding yields with Pioneer products.
Thank you for that introduction. Boy, it's exciting to be part of the celebration of the 2020 Weigh and Win Challenge. I had an opportunity to get a sneak peek at some of the yield results, and y'all obviously had a good season, and it was exciting to see some of the familiar hybrids that were out there, particularly that Pioneer 1197 YHR. I have great experience with that one, and I think we kind of understand what the genetic yield potential of that hybrid is. We don't know where the yields really are going to stop, Is it going to be 700, 800, 900 bushels per acre? I don't understand what that would be in tonnes per hectare. Y'all got to do the conversions, but we have had great success with that Pioneer brand P1197 YHR, and seeing it even work over in South Africa just warms my heart up. Now, I know that we all have yields that we're coveting, and we have milestones that we want to try to get over. We have these walls, and having an opportunity to work with my late granddad and my retired dad, and then I still work with two brothers and I have a son. And, Wrenwood Farms, we're along the banks of the James River where it all started here in the United States. And we're just roughly 60 miles from the Atlantic Ocean. Hearing my granddad talk about the history of raising corn here at Wrenwood, I understood the challenges that they had. Because, he was working behind a mule, and then he saw the industrial age. But then when that Henry Wallace, the founder of Pioneer, the one that introduced corn hybrids to the world, that gave them hope to where they could achieve more yield, to turn farming into more of a profitable business. When my granddad broke that 100 bushel yearberry, he didn't remember what Pioneer hybrid it was, but he did remember that was an exciting time. Because before that, they were just in that 40, 50 bushel range. And then my dad, when they broke the 200 bushel yield barrier, and he recalled it was with a Pioneer brand, but he couldn't remember the Pioneer hybrid number. But yet we've gone from that 200 to 300, 400 on up. And when people say, what do you think the genetic yield potential of corn is? Today, I would say it's somewhere in that 850 to 900 bushel range. Wouldn't that be exciting to tap into that and to get closer to that? And the yields y'all have, y'all are well on track to doing that. Now, when I think about growing corn, a lot of folks say, Dave, what is that one thing that you do? Y'all, there is no one silver bullet. It is a system that we've put into place. And, I've surrounded myself with good folks. Whether it's the fertilizer industry, the equipment folks, the seed industry, just pull upon all those people. And when we do that, I'm going to share a couple stories with you on how we've been able to do that. There was a grower in Texas named Steve Albrecht. He told me, Dave, the best yields I've ever achieved was when my corn came up uniformly. Well, I've heard him say that, and it dawned on me what he was talking about. He said what he was referring to is get that corn to come up as close to when the first emerger spikes out of the ground and all the other neighboring plants come up. When you can do that, then the crop is growing in unison. So that would be the first challenge I would give y'all would be get that planter finely tuned, not just to give that picket row fence stand, but give it that opportunity for all those seeds to emerge the same time. Then the late Francis Childs, he said, Dave, you just have to have a positive attitude. I didn't understand what that meant, but now I do. He's like, you have to be willing to try something new. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, we know where that leads you, to insanity. So how can we change things? When the planter plants that one kernel, what's the goal of that kernel? To make one seed. Your goal, as well as mine, is to make that seed turn into 5, 6, up to 1,000 kernels per stalk. Now, how can we go about doing that? There are 3 ways in which you can influence yield. One is how many rows around. 2 is how long the ear is going to be per row. And 3, how much is each kernel going to weigh? And they call that test weight. Now, when is the size of the ear, the girth, how many rows around determined? Well, that happens really early in the growth stage. Some folks say it's between V5 and V7. I like to say it happens closer to V3. And we know we can manipulate that. Now, if you get cloudy weather, there's less things that you can do. But if you have a premium sunny spring with tempered temperatures, you can positively influence that to where you can make the ear have more rows around. Then the next stage is, when can we influence the length of the ear? An agronomist with Pioneer, Jeff Schluster, he shared a concept with me. He said, David, if you could put on 100 pounds of nitrogen in a concentrated form, get it in the root zone 2 weeks before tassel, you can influence the length of the ear. Well, we tried that, and we've been able to make ears anywhere from 4 to 8 kernels longer. Even in densely populated environments, where we're pushing our populations into the 40 or 50,000 kernels per acre. Then when is the last area in which you can influence yield? And that's test weight. Now that is done by having a nutritionally balanced crop and a green leaf crop. When I'm harvesting corn, it's like I'm harvesting silage in that plant is still green. It's still photosynthesizing all the way till past black layer. That's when we can get those kernels where they're not even denting. And I can take that Pioneer brand 1197 YHR that y'all are growing, I can turn that into 64, almost 65 pound corn. That's like picking up bricks each year. So the goal is get the plant up uniformly. Be willing to try new things. Feed the plant, protect it from disease, insects, weeds, and then make sure the plant leaves are doing all that work to fill that factory to where you can get a good, big, plump kernel. Listen, congratulations to each and every one of the winners to the 2020 Weigh and Win contest. I look forward to one day getting an opportunity to shake each and every one of your hands, because I know that when you are able to accomplish these feats, the future is just great for you. And again, congratulations to you and your spouse. And I look forward to visiting with y'all in the future. God bless.
Thank you, David, for sharing your best practices. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us today. It's time we get started on the awards. Please note that for each category, the finalists will be announced first, followed by the winner. In the category Soy, Dryland Western Areas, the first finalist is Lemmer Vermooten from Kulini with P71T74R. He achieved 4.348 tons per hectare. The second finalist is Wayne Priest from Kulini with P64T39R. He achieved 4.603 tons per hectare. The winner in this category is Wayne Priest from Kulini with the cultivar P71T74R. He achieved 4.647 tons per hectare. Congratulations, Wayne. In the category Soy, Dryland Eastern Areas, the first finalist is Taste Bum We Grow Farming from Amersfoort with a cultivar P48T48R. He achieved 3.464 tons per hectare. The second finalist is Michael Allen from Middelburg with a cultivar P48T48R. He achieved 3.560 tons per hectare. The winner in this category is from Middelburg, Gareth Allen. With a cultivar P48T48R, he achieved 3.596 tons per hectare. Congratulations, Gareth. In the category Soy, Dryland Central Region, the first finalist is Jean-Pierre Leroux from Vannerbijl Park with a cultivar P64T39R. He achieved 4.079 tons per hectare. The winner in this category hails from Fochville with a cultivar P71T74R. He achieved 5.079 tons per hectare. Congratulations, Barry van Wyk. In the category Soy, Eastern Free State, the first finalist is Janneman de Toy from Warden with a cultivar P61T38R. He achieved 2.747 tons per hectare. The winner in this category is Josef van Eden from Furiesburg. With a cultivar P64T39R, he achieved 3.646 tons per hectare. Congratulations, Josef. The next category is soy, KZN. The first finalist is Tyson Zunkel from Bergville. With a cultivar P61T38R, he achieved 4.735 tons per hectare. The second finalist is Clinton Fry from Winterton. With a cultivar P64T39R, he achieved 5.120 tons per hectare. The winner in this category achieved 5.282 tons per hectare with a cultivar P64T39R. Tommy Scholes from Bergville. Congratulations, Tommy. In the category soy, irrigation, there were no finalists. The winner is Kobus Botha from Bergville. With a cultivar P64T39R, he achieved 4.930 tons per hectare. Well done. In the category soy, water table, the winner is Willie Dreyer from Viljoenskroon. With a cultivar P71T74R, he achieved 4.887 tons per hectare. Congratulations. In the category sunflower, the first finalist is C.N. Kriegel from Belfort. With a cultivar P65LP54, he achieved 3.182 tons per hectare. The second finalist is Ian Ekstein from Marquardt. He achieved 3.243 tons per hectare with a cultivar P65LP54. The winner in this category is Christo Björkman from Ladybrand. With a cultivar P65LP54, he achieved 3.499 tons per hectare. Congratulations, Christo. The next category is maize, irrigation. The first finalist is Derek Bartenfuss from Harry Smith. With a cultivar P1197, he achieved an amazing 17.234 tons per hectare. The second finalist is Ross Braithwaite from Winterton. With a cultivar P1197R, he also achieved a brilliant 17.647 tons per hectare. The winner in the category maize irrigation achieved 18.248 tons per hectare with a cultivar 31D22BR. Willem van Bergen, congratulations, that's amazing. In the category maize water table, the winner is JP Menkies from Viljoenskroon. With a cultivar P2927WYR, he achieved 9.804 tons per hectare. Well done. In the category maize, dryland western areas, the first finalist is Anja Lubbe from Wolmerandstad. With a cultivar 33H54BR, she achieved an amazing 8.512 tons per hectare. The second finalist from Ventersdorp is André Strydom. With a cultivar P2865WBR, he achieved an amount of 11.590 tons per hectare. The winner in this category is Pieter Hubert from Koster. With a cultivar P2553WBR, he achieved 12.258 tons per hectare. Congratulations, Pieter. In the category maize, dryland eastern areas, the first finalist is Frikkie Rousseau from Nigel. With a cultivar 33H54BR, he achieved 14.051 tons per hectare. The second finalist is Joshua Duplessis from Delmas. With a cultivar P2137, he also achieved a brilliant 14.652 tons per hectare. The winner achieved 15.224 tons per hectare with a cultivar P1197YHR. Bossie Ferreira from Piet Retief. Congratulations. In the category Maize, Dryland Central Region, there were no finalists. The winner is Fani Cronje from Belfort with a cultivar 33H54BR. He achieved 9.168 tons per hectare. Well done. The next category is Maize, KZN. The first finalist is Kurt Smit from Utrecht. With a cultivar P1788BR, he achieved 9.850 tons per hectare. The second finalist is Tommy Scholes from Bergville. With a cultivar P1814, he achieved 13.034 tons per hectare. And the winner is Tyson Zunkel from Bergville. He achieved 13.802 tons per hectare with a cultivar P1197. Congratulations, Tyson. The final category of awards is Maize, Dryland Eastern Free State. The first finalist is Pieter Harting from Pietersstein. With a cultivar P2137, he achieved 11.823 tons per hectare. The second finalist is Andries ter Blanche from Bethlehem. With a cultivar P2137B, he achieved 12.307 tons per hectare. And the winner is Mike Myers from Vicksburg. With a cultivar P2842WB, he achieved 12.914 tons per hectare. Congratulations, Mike. Lastly, we are very excited to announce our two overall winners, who each win a business trip to the US together with Pioneer. The two maize categories are overall winner for dryland and overall winner for irrigation. The overall dryland winner, with his yield of 15.224 tons per hectare achieved in Piet Retief. Congratulations, Bossie Ferreira. The overall irrigation winner is Willem van Bergen, with his yield of 18.248 tons per hectare achieved in Douglas. Congratulations, Willem.
Congratulations to all the different category winners this past 2019-2020 production season. As Pioneer, we are proud of the excellent yields and successes that US producers achieved. Baie dankie aan elkeen wat deelgeneem het aan hierdie 2020 Weeg en Wen kompetisie. As Pioneer is ons trots op die groot aantal inskrywings wat ons van julle as produsente ontvang het. En dit is lekker om die uitmuntende opbrengste saam met julle te kan beleef. En met hierdie resultate besef ons net weer eens dat in Suid-Afrika sit ons met van die beste boere ter wêreld. Ook 'n spesiale woord van dank aan ons Pioneer verkoopspan, agronomie afdeling en bemarkingsspan wat hard gewerk het agter die skerms om hierdie spesiale geleentheid te administreer en moontlik te maak. To all our producers and Pioneer customers, we wish you all a great and a successful 2020 planting season. Hiermee oor na Germa Kieser, ons bemarkingsbestuurder by Pioneer, om vir ons meer te vertel van die Weeg en Wen kompetisie vir 2021 seisoen. Germa, dankie.
I want to thank each and every one of you that joined us this morning. Congratulations to all the winners. Your entries have been sent through to Grain SA's Grow for Gold competition, where you will be competing nationally. Grain SA will send you all the relevant information in the upcoming weeks. You will also receive a certificate that will be handed to you by your Pioneer area manager. They will be in contact with you to make the arrangements. I'm also excited to let you know that the Pioneer Weigh and Win competition will continue in 2021. All the competition rules and entry dates will be communicated via our website early in 2021. Thank you for joining us once again. Have a wonderful day and all of the best for the new season. Take care.